Not have been moved by that wonderful speech that Prince William, the Prince of Wales, gave about his father on the stage of Windsor Castle with that fabulous pop concert. Well, celebratory concert, really, could you? But behind the scenes, there were a lot of sort of dark clouds, shall we say, because it actually wasn't meant to be just for Prince William. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well today. Yeah, I mean, what a fabulous concert. What a nice end to a wonderful weekend. Thoroughly enjoyed the music and, of course, the company. And it was great to be there, to soak up the atmosphere because it truly was a momentous historical event. The downside of it was that we learned in that afternoon that sadly, for the new king, His Majesty the King, King Charles, he did in fact give a toast to Prince Archie for his birthday. And as one source told me, it was very tragic in many respects because, Harry had dashed off, didn't even say goodbye or anything like that, jumped in the car and ran back off to Heathrow. It just tells you exactly where, sadly, the relationship is, does it not? Just very, very sad, really, isn't it? But as we also told you, Harry and Meghan at some point could have been involved in that spectacular concert. When you think about it, it would have worked very well, wouldn't it, to have Catherine and William and Harry and Meghan, if they'd have all got on, of course, introducing various acts. It would have put a brand new twist on it, literally. Mine host from the Royals, not bad at all. But according to a very good source, there was an also wistful moment regarding that splendid speech by Prince William. I mean, it was very moving, whichever way you look at it. I loved his reference to the fact that his grandmother, the Queen, was up there looking out for people. As a source told me, just because we see the royals out and about shaking hands and smiling, don't think for one moment that the grief is still not engulfing them, as it does anybody who's gone through that particular situation. And that includes anybody who's going through it right now watching this channel. It's very difficult, but days and time do get a little bit easier. But as Prince William pointed out, you truly never forget. But you see, the bigger picture was this, that the king would have liked both of his sons to address him with a speech that they were going to write together at one point. This had been a thing that apparently was going to be going on for many years, the bond that they had. Of course, cruelly torn apart by, well, some might say lies, scandal, and, well, whatever you want to call it, their version of the truth. As you could see, I thought William really, held it all together incredibly well, although he looked rather emotional. But it's interesting, isn't it, to think that how things could have been totally different on such an historical day and an historical event. And even on that particular day, Harry couldn't stretch himself to stay a little bit longer to celebrate, quite frankly, the biggest day in history of his father's life. Once again, it all had to be about him, leaving once again his elder brother, Prince William, to pick up the pieces, of which he did rather admirably. I'm sure you'll all agree. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.